A powerful hurricane is barreling towards Florida tonight, set for a catastrophic collision with the west coast in the next few hours. Forecasters believe Idalia will reach a life-threatening Category 4, delivering storm surges high enough to submerge single-storey homes.
Hurricane Idalia sending an early warning, introducing herself with pounding waves and strong winds. Soon, the Florida coast will be looking her directly in the eye. Strengthened by the warm waters of the Gulf of Mexico, the hurricane has already recorded winds in excess of 170 kilometres an hour. She's expected to reach a Category 4 before making landfall in the Big Bend area.
You will start certainly seeing effects of this in different parts of the state later on today.
But it's not the downpour or destructive winds forecasters fear the most. It's the storm surges, which could reach 15 feet or 4.5 metres. That's high enough to submerge a single-storey home.
Very few people can survive being in the path of major storm surge, and this storm will be deadly if we don't get out of harm's way and take it seriously.
Evacuation orders have been issued for 30 counties. Residents are being told if they stay, it's at their own risk.
This is different. We haven't seen this kind of water coming. 9 to 12 is something to look at.
Some are choosing to weather it. Authorities fear it's a grave error. While Florida is in the firing line tonight, tomorrow Idalia will turn her sights on Georgia and South Carolina. Paris Martin for 10 News First.
Parts of western Russia have reportedly come under attack by wide-ranging and seemingly coordinated drone strikes. This footage uploaded to X, formerly known as Twitter, shows what's claimed to be the aftermath of an attack on an airport near the Estonian border. Several military aircraft are reportedly damaged or destroyed. Witnesses say 4 long-range transport planes were hit. Ukraine has so far refused to comment on the attacks. Wagner chief Yevgeny Prigozhin has been buried in a private ceremony in his hometown of St. Petersburg. As speculation over his death continues, the Kremlin insists it had nothing to do with the crash that killed the mercenary leader and 9 others. But some analysts had called him a dead man walking after his coup attempt back in June. Vladimir Putin did not attend the funeral service. A huge forest fire burning near the Greek city of Alexandroupolis has now been declared the largest recorded in the European Union. Firefighters and equipment, including more than a dozen aircraft, are being sent from across the bloc to help. Dozens of fires continue to burn across the country. The fire has already burned more than 800 square kilometres, an area bigger than New York City. Police in the US state of Ohio are refusing to release body camera footage of the fatal shooting of a 21-year-old pregnant woman in a shopping mall car park. The woman was suspected of stealing alcohol from a nearby shop before officers opened fire when she tried to flee. She and her unborn child did not survive. The officers involved have been put on leave. Firefighters in Italy, though, weren't kidding around with this rescue. This small herd of goats and sheep were caught by floodwaters in the country's north. But rescuers were not to be bleaten in, employing cranes and swimmers to get to the livestock. Firefighters were reassuring the animals, "I got you." 15 were eventually hauled up to safety and sent back to their paddocks.